Today we're at SHOT3D, Arkansas, Mulberry Mountain, my favorite event of all time. Out of every event I've ever been to, this is my favorite. Last year I lost 11 arrows in one day. I've been working on my shot, trying to improve. Let's see.
And I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout, and fame, a disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic.
I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic.
The extreme course, the average shot is 100+ yards. I like SHOT3D better than TAC. Personally, it's not as crowded, and they only have 20 targets per course, and they don't focus on hiking, they focus on shots. I love that. I'm 50 years old, and the hiking gets old. So I like shooting. I don't like hiking. But I don't mind walking. This is going to be a 4 or 5 mile course, but you know, the extreme ups and the extreme downs and a whole bunch of it gets old. Here we go. Target number 1 is 115. 115 yards. Target number 1. Oh my gosh.
Put me an insert.
Yeah, that might be a 12. It's beautiful. I saw a video the other day, Chris B said, he looks at the target a lot of times and he blurs it and goes back to clear and back to blur to try to look for shadows where he can focus on when he's shooting.
Yeah. That's
a big thing for me because in my peep, everything's not near as clear. And seeing is a lot of it. So you said 115?
Mm-hmm.
You're a little right.
Yes, in the guts.
So, butterflies, whatever you want to call it, I pulled right. And Blake smoked me. Blake is in the 10 from 115. I am not. I got a 5. So, we're doing insert again, and I am out. So, Blake is not out, I am. So I have a point. So the goal this year is to try to at least compete and maybe get through all this stuff with 1 arrow. If I can do that, it'll be a massive improvement from last year. So 73 yards on a little hog, quartering away. With the sun in your eyes.
That's an insert.
Might be low. Just walking here and then just look down this trail and there's just the top of a cloud over here in this valley between these mountains. That's cool. That's insane. That's pretty.
I ain't never seen something like that. That's pretty cool.
That is neat. Well, all right. I got in the insert on that one. I actually got a 12. Blake is in the insert with an 8. Shot number 3, 91 yards on an elk. Look good from what I can see. I'm gonna aim at the little grass sticking up. Give me an aiming point there.
I can't tell.
Alright, so apparently our yardage must have been a little off. We both dialed 91. Must have been a little further. Blake is in the bottom of the insert and I'm right there beside him, but I am not in the insert. God dang it. 64 yards. And a red stag, I think.
It's gonna be in the insert. A little left of it, but I leaned too far into the hill.
You know, I forgot about the hill completely. Gosh, dog.
I noticed you went left, so I leaned into it.
That's why it slid on me. Didn't even think about the hill. The hill's running right to left, and I didn't even lean into it at all. I was wondering why I went left.
I leaned into it too much.
And he leaned into it a little too much. Gosh, dog. So many technical details to this stuff. That's why it makes it so hard. When you see somebody who's just drilling stuff, they got all this crap figured out. Us flatlanders having a hard time getting used to it. Okay, so luckily the insert's a little bit forward, and I wound up with a 10 on that one. Blake is in the 8, pushing the line. Target number 5. I don't know if you can tell or not, I'm holding the phone level. This hill is running downhill like this. So the arrow should slide
I don't have an insert.
to the left. It does not have an insert.
I don't think so.
It's some kind of hog, like a kneeling hog. And we can't find the insert or see the rings. So we're just hoping for the best. Yeah, your left right's good. So I need to lean into it. Bubble in. Alright, bubble in. God dog, that thing went off.
I don't even know what it's gonna be.
Oh. Well, we couldn't see the insert because it was behind the tree. Oh my gosh. I still slid left. Neither one of us. That's 2 5s. We couldn't even see this. Couldn't even see this part. It was completely behind the tree. I couldn't even see that part. I figured it was going to be closer to that shoulder. Golly. All right, number 6. Blends in really well. 55 yards on an axis deer looking thing. Downhill.
I don't think that's gonna be an insert.
What? Good shot. Pro move. Pro move. Shout out Bow Disciples. Pro move. The sun is messing with him. A little left. I think your height might be good. So Blake is in the 10. I am not. Not even in the 8. So yet another 5 for me. Number 7 is a shorty short. 35 yards, but it is technical.
I don't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it.
Down a hallway. Now he's shooting on his knees. Good shot.
Left?
A little left, but it's in the 10, I think. Lake is kneeling. I'm gonna try standing, see if I can sneak into that limb.
It should be fine.
See what it does.
I just wanted to kneel for just to see. God, dog.
Where'd that go?
Not in the target.
It hit the target.
I don't think it did.
So I dead centered that little tree and split it in half. Went through the middle of that tree, but it still wound up in the target. Just, of course, not in the insert. I should have knelt. I just want to see what happened, if I can make that shot or not. All right, this is 125 yards straight uphill. This is why we love this course. It is insane, really technical. You go from a 35-yard shot to a 125-yard shot. Woosah. Common name. Insert is on the shoulder on this one, just about it.
That might be insert.
God almighty, that was a long time before it went there.
Yeah.
Shot was a little bit high. It is in line in the shoulder. My left right is pretty good, but I am a little high. And we think that insert, remember last time, the insert on that one is forward on the shoulder. We thought that on the one other one, but it wasn't. So, go Blake, 125 yards. This is level ground, guys. That's straight uphill.
Low?
I seen it drop in, but I couldn't tell where.
Low. I don't have a mark for 125, so.
All right, so this is a tack-like climb, but so far it's been a leisurely stroll. But this here is about what tack does in between every other target. It's a hill. Whew. Seems like I've been walking for 10 minutes up this hill. Golly. Whew. 125 yards. What? No way. Oh, that's a 10. And a 8, that's 2 inserts. Up a giant hill. From way down there. I'll take it. By the way, that is the same area that went through that tree a while ago. That area only weighs 344 grains. But it went through that tree. Still made it to the deer. 15 yards behind it. Granted, not where it's supposed to go, but still completely intact. But you need that heavyweight arrow. SHOT3D versus tack. This is shot number 9. We've had a nice leisurely stroll with one uphill climb that was pretty extreme, but it wasn't extreme. It was wide open. You didn't have to crawl up it, just walk up it, but it was steep. We had shot number 9. There's the cone, number 9 right there. There's our water, ice chest. So that means this is halfway. 20 targets per course now. Last year, there was 2 targets on the last thing. It was a really long bomb across a pond, but there was 2 targets over to shoot at. So this is probably the halfway point already. Not tired. So shooting a second course today, even at 50 years old, it seems very likely. So we're shooting the longest course first, and then we're gonna get us a bite to eat, and then probably shoot one of the shortest courses next to finish out the day. So in my opinion, this trumps tack for no knock times, leisurely strolls, great shots that equal or even exceed, when I would say exceed, tack events. Now, not taking nothing away from tack. We love tack. Been to, how many tacks we been to? 5. We've been to 5 different TAC events, 3 different states. Love them. This is our 4th SHOT3D, and if I had to pick and choose which one I was going to, one over the other, I'd be coming to SHOT3D over TAC, just because it suits me better. So there's some information for you. Back into the shoot. 45 yards with a slight uphill, hugging a tree. Oh yeah, you hugged it good. You in a 10, I think.
I don't know.
I'm gonna start adding a yard or two to everything, and I'm low again. God dang it. Felt like it was a lot better shot than that. But it's an 8. Better than a 5. Target number 10, 33, 34 yards. Right above a stump. Hit something. Got our right, left slant. It's just pretty good. It might.
The heel got me.
Do what?
The heel got me, made me go left.
Made you go left? It definitely was. It's running this way. Alright, so I scratched out a 10 on that one. Blake's still in the insert, of course. Number 11, 76 yards on some type of round thing. Looks like it's quartering to us. Yeah, right up the leg.
I am right up the leg.
A little bit of the right side of the leg, I think, toward the shoulder area. Probably this footing. This footing sucks. He was over here when. Try it right there.
Low.
Well, that sucks. We both got 5s on that. Something about that one made everything slide right, and I'm gonna start adding like 2 yards because I've been low every time I miss. I'm low. If you raised that up where I was aiming, it would have been good. But I'm gonna start adding 2. I added a yard, then I'm gonna start adding 2. At 12, this is one of my favorite shots from last year. I'm so glad they brought it back. I'm gonna show y'all exactly where we're at. What the shooter sees walking up to the cone. And this is what you're looking at. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? There it is in the middle of the screen. Right there. That's what you're shooting at. Down a tiny, tiny hallway at 83 yards. This is fun. I added 2 yards, got mine on 85 because I've been low every time. So, see if I can get through this.
That might be good, I don't know.
It felt good. I don't know where the insert is. I just went down the shoulder, down the neck, down the shoulder, and then there was a green bush right there. I just aimed at that green bush. Number 12. He's shooting on the left side of this tree. Right there. We're seeing it through the right side. It dropped in there. Well, I felt really good about that shot, but that son gun fell off big time. I may have shot my bow so much my poundage may be off. I added 2 yards. We were getting 83, and I shot it for 85. My right left should have been insert if my height was right. Oh God, this is a humbling course. At least I hit the darn thing. God. On the bright side, I still have one arrow, and we're over halfway through the course. So last year I had lost 3 or 4 by now. So, gotta look at the bright side. Better than last year so far. I've missed the insert 6 or 7 times. I've missed the insert 7 times. So, but I try to figure this low thing out. I'm gonna start adding more yardage. I added 2 yards that time. I'm gonna add 3 next time. Number 13. You're in the sun. You got the sun blaring at you this way. The target is down here in the shade. 76 yards is what he's getting, but we can't even tell what it is. It's some type of, don't know, but he hit it. So, yeah, it's hard to hit. Hard to hit something you can't see. So, do it your best you can. He says it's 76. I've been shooting low all damn day, so I've got mine on 80. So hopefully I don't smoke the tree behind it. Well, hard hitting something you can't see, but at least we're in foam. This is what makes some of these courses so fun, is just being able to, you know, hit foam at all is pretty freaking awesome. I added 4 yards to that one, and my height was pretty close. So something different up here making me hit low, but I'm still not on the insert. Well, we couldn't see the insert. Did we get in it?
I think we're both in it.
Oh man, heck yeah. Technically, this is the 8 line. He's pulling it there, and I'm inside it there. Oh my gosh, look at there. And my height was perfect.
Hey, where's that? I figured it'd be more up on the shoulder like the other target.
This is all you could see was to right here. You could barely see the butt back there, and to right here. You couldn't see this at all. So you're just aiming into the grass at where you think it is, but you don't know if it's here or if it's here. All these targets are different. So, but I like it. Okay, so me and my bad eyes and my clarifier, I got a pretty good clarifier in my peep so I can see my pins because I got readers. Anyway, old man problems. Every time I got drawn back, it would go away. I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to be aiming on the target at. I couldn't even see the target. So I let down 4 times. We had another couple come behind us, one shooter, so we just let them shoot through. And just in that amount of time, maybe 10, 15 minutes, maybe, the shadows have changed. Now it's a little clearer down there, so I'm gonna see if I can see it now. One more time.
Hit it, I don't know.
I think it's a little bit back. Well, at least I hit it. I couldn't bubble in. Every time I focused on my bubble, I'd lose it, so I just forgot about my bubble. When I finally seen it, put the pin on it and let it go. I think it was a little high. 3 yards at 60 or 57 may be too much. Where'd it go? Hell, I lost it. Oh, there it is right there.
Who knows?
Golly, that's
That
hard.
was good, but
That's hard to see. Okay, so 3 yards at 60 is too, at 57 is, is too much. Blake is in the insert, of course,
I didn't think so.
and I am.
I didn't think it was gonna be on the shoulder on that one.
I would have lost air if I'd by me and talking about the skin of my teeth, but I still got the same arrow. This target coming up number 15. Last year I lost 2 arrows on this one target. So we're gonna take a eating break, chill out for a second. We've caught up with a couple other groups. We're gonna let them shoot on through and get a little ahead of us and take us a break. Number 15, 110 yards. Down a hall, a zebra.
I hit a limb.
Dang. Yeah, it's probably those limbs right there. Right there.
It don't matter though.
Is it in there? It's in there, huh?
All right, 110 yards.
You might have got the insert too.
That's 2 inserts. I'm in there. At 110 yards. Blake is just below the 10. In a perfect heart shot. Not bad for 110. At the green stuff, 82 yards. This is a very large target though. 16.
I don't know.
82. Sounded good. I couldn't see it.
I think this is exactly where I was at.
For what you can see, I'm gonna call those great shots. You can't see any of this. All you can see was from here back. So you're just aiming at a green spot. Those 2 shots, about 2 inches apart, 2.5. He's pulling a 10 line and I am on the 8. But I'll take that all day long. Love it. Fun. 17, 100 even on a pulling return. Down here at a water buffalo or something. I think that's gonna be bottom left insert.
Drift now?
I think so, this hill. We're standing on a slope that's running down this way. In. I gotta talk myself through all this stuff. All right. And bubble in. Oh, way too far. There we go. Lean into it. The hell?
That tree.
Yeah, possible. I'm shooting again. Arrow didn't even make it to the target. I don't know what happened to it. So, I'm shooting again. I ain't taking that. I felt like my shot was better than that.
That's an insert.
All right. I made insert. Thank you, Jesus. Blake is barely outside of it. Dang. Number 18, 80 yards down this hallway. Last year, this was like 103, but I kept hitting limbs. So let's see if I hit any limbs this time. I definitely hit a limb.
I don't know.
Man. We on the cone. That's neck or something.
Yeah.
Well, still hit limbs. If you stand in front of that cone, I don't know how you don't hit that limb. I'm shooting, well, I hadn't checked the speed lately, but when we built the bow, it's 325 feet per second. I don't think you're gonna get much flatter. And I whacked that limb. I know I wasn't that high. I was standing straight in front of the cone with my feet touching the front side. He's moved over just a hair to try to clear, see if he clears standing up. He nicked it. but not near as bad as I did. So that makes me feel better. He hit the limb, even moved over a little bit, so he's squatting down now. That looked good. And on here, I lost it behind that limb. My first one got knocked down. It got it in the toenail. But second one on my knees, drifted left and missed the insert. Blake's first one was left just outside the 8, and the second one was in it. So that's a tough target, guys. Number 19 and 20 on the Scree course. They got cute. There's a flamingo over there by Crocodile. On the other side of this, there's a pond in between there, or a lake. We're scooting back to right here and shooting in the shade. Flamingo is 114 yards from here. So Blake's executive decision is to shoot it from here and see if we can hit it.
I'll shoot 12.
Say it again.
I'm gonna shoot a 12.
I hope you do, because that 12 is like, it's like that. Mm-hmm. It's like that right there.
It's a little big, ain't it?
That's not what she said. Last 2 targets. Not tired. Had a good leisurely stroll. Had a couple hill climbs. Guys, y'all don't skip out on SHOT3D, man. This is awesome. This is more about the shots than it is the hike. And I just, I'm a flatlander. We live around the flat ground or whatever, but these extreme shots are amazing. So this is what we come to these things for. Not so much to be beating the ground for a hike as far as we go to shoot our bows. So this is stretching the limits, man. I'm telling you, this is crazy, some of these shots. Here we go. 114 yards on a flamingo.
Go over it or under it?
I don't know. I lost it. I couldn't see it.
Pin, so I don't have a one.
How far? Oh, you hit it. What'd you shoot it for?
I tried it for 110 instead.
110?
Yeah. I don't.
Okay, he's shooting the crop for 120. Hit that.
Hit it. I think it may have hit in the leg.
Hit something. Give me there.
Left and right is good. I think it's a left.
So on the croc. Oh, Dad, it's in the insert with an 8. 120 yards. Blake is just outside of it. On the flamingo. We both outside the insert. If you call that an insert.
I call a flamingo insert on that.
Yeah, I'm saying we hit the dang thing from 114 yards. That's pretty daggum good. I'm not mad at that at all. So, Scree course done. Mark that one off the list. Did not lose an arrow from my shooting. I did have one arrow break. I think it was collateral damage from going through the sapling. It broke on the shot. Went about halfway. As soon as I shot, it broke. Anyway, but my shooting vastly improved from last year, just from the arrow loss factor. I wound up with 8 inserts missed.
9.
9?
You was at 8, and then that one where you get the
Okay, so 9. I missed 9 inserts. He only missed 3.
4.
4, counting this one. So 4. So
I think last time, let me look and see.
he outscored me real bad, but insert wise, Still pretty good beat down. But hey, we're gonna go back to the vendor village area, take us a little break, eat us some food, find us another course. That's why I like SHOT3D. At TAC, one course, I'm done. I'm smoked, I'm tired. If there's a SHOT3D close to you, man, you gotta make it. Make it happen. You won't regret it, I promise you. Right, we made it back to the vendor area. Now we are fixing to get us some chow, relax a minute, catch our breath. You'll find us another course. You can't knock the food, bro. That's baked potato and ribs. Look at that. I might not be worth nothing on the next course.
The odd cheese combination.
It is, ain't it? Finna go down though. Finna throw down. Scent thief course. It's supposed to be a lot shorter course. Well, it's not shorter. It's still 20 targets, but it's easier shooting, I think. Max is 50 yards, I think. And this dingle dork is wanting to do it with no rangefinder. I don't know. I don't like that idea.
I mean, that's like 38 points.
Whatever you think. You want to do
It
it?
don't matter to me.
We're going to compromise. He wants to do no rangefinder. So we swap targets as far as who goes first. So he'll go first on number 1. I'll go first on number 2. He'll go first on number 3. So on and so forth. So the first person shooting every target does not get a rangefinder. So you have to judge it, make your decision, and shoot it. The second person can use a rangefinder.
It's kind of backwards because you should at least get to see how it shoots for you. But it's whatever.
Well, what I'm saying, if we go no rangefinder, nobody has one. You're not getting that at all.
I'm just
So
saying the one without a rangefinder should get to shoot second. You know what I mean?
well, it's gonna be really hard for the first one. You got to not see him dial and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. How you want to do it?
That's fine with me.
All right. He said he's shooting this one for 40, so let's see. Number 1. All right. In the insert on the bottom line of it.
Oh, that ain't a little low.
45.
Really?
45.3.
Dang.
See,
I got lucky.
I don't like rangefinder thing. No rangefinder. I'm not familiar with how big these things are.
I am in the inside, ain't I?
Yeah, you're above the bottom line.
Go.
45.
See, that's why you shoot fast bows, because 5 yards off and I still killed the animal.
So will you give me an arrow? Might do better with an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the arc's
Maybe.
Low, but I'm shooting, baby. Dang, bite and fly. You make me fly. Hey.
Good shot. Next target, you gotta shoot without a rangefinder.
So that's an oddball.
Weird insert.
Oddball insert. So am I in a 12 there? What the heck? I'm confused. Where's the 12?
I guess that's lower 12. I don't really know.
There's not an upper though.
Yeah. I guess so.
I mean,
That must be some type of different qualifying target.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Like that might be an 11.
Maybe so. I don't know. I'm confused. If you know what that is, comment. We don't shoot. Never shot any ASA stuff or nothing. I haven't seen rings like this, so I don't. What is that score? Comment below if you know what that's supposed to be. I know it's good, but I would have thought the 12 would have been in the center of the 10. I don't know. Whatever. I'll take it. I'm gonna say 30.
It ain't gonna matter. You can be 5 yards off and only be 2 inches off.
I'm gonna say it's 32. I'm gonna shoot it for 32. Since I can't have a rangefinder. Shoot it for 32. And let's see. Where's the 12 at? A little back. So the actual range was 34.5. I shot it for 32. My height wasn't bad. It was my left right. It got me.
That's gotta be a 12.
Yeah, I think that's probably a 12.
It might be left of it.
All right. So that's 2 12s for the rangefinder. That's a 8. So you got 8 too, wasn't it? On the first one?
Yeah.
2 8s for no rangefinder. 3. Mr. No Rangefinder has to figure out what the yardage is on that jewel right there. What you going with?
39.
39. Shooting it for 39.
Went a little high, didn't I?
I believe so. I don't think it's quite that far. That's a small target.
Yeah, I'd rather be high than low. So I went a little far.
Dang. It was going right, left on me, man. All right, so I made a bad shot. 100% my fault. I was aiming in the middle. As I was pulling, it slid left on me. I knew it was gonna be left. But it's still in the insert. That's an 8. And Blake got a 10. So he scored one up with no rangefinder. Old buck deer said, let me wear this tree out right here. Let me wear that tree out. This is my kind of course. I was on about it. You can see one cone from the other cone. Love it. Love it, love it. The way I do rangefinder, no rangefinder in the woods, is I find 10 yards. 10 yards is what I think I can find pretty easy. So I'll look 10 yards. There's a tree right there I think is 10 yards. So I'll look past it, another 10 yards. There's another one, it's not quite 10, so I'm gonna say that's 12. So that's gonna be 22. And then it's another 10 yards past it. So I'm gonna say that target is around 30 yards, 32 yards. That's what I'm thinking. So that's what I'm gonna shoot it for, and we'll go from there. I don't even think it's quite, it might not even be quite 30. I'm gonna shoot it for 30. Second guessing myself here. Ooh, a little hot.
You was gonna be high on that. That's probably 24 yards.
Is it?
I bet.
24 yards. So I was 6 yards off. Holy crap. I'm glad I took the other 2 off. That's how you shoot. 320 feet per second. That's crazy. That was a little hot, I shot that with a 30-yard pin. And I might be in the top of the 10. I don't know. It's gonna be an 8 probably. Let's see here. Right beside
trying
me.
to go under you a little bit, but I was thinking I was gonna hug that log, and then I was like, no, I'd rather just get an 8.
See, I did hug the log, but I wasn't sure my yardage.
Yeah, I was thinking hug the log, and then I was like, I can still get an 8, so I'm just gonna shoot by either of those. Oh, that's not a log.
That's a rock. That's not a log at all. That's a big old boulder. Yeah. Yeah, those shots aren't bad as I thought. There's a lot more downhill right here. But 2/8 for the Note 1. So that's no rangefinder tied with the rangefinder. Blake just made a good point. My bow is 320 feet per second, even if it's slowed down some. It was 324, 325. So me misjudging by 6 yards at that close of a range is not that big a deal. But if you were shooting 260, 270 feet per second, you're talking about missing the target. Potentially, just, you know, if you're going to be several inches, because your pin gap's going to be bigger at that close. You can't afford to have, you don't have any forgiveness there, not near as much. So that's why in a hunting situation, I want as fast a bow as I can get, because this goes to prove, with one of us doing no rangefinder and one of us using a rangefinder, it's showing us how far off we are. And everybody's different, but when a deer comes running through, or an elk, or whatever you're shooting at, and you got to make a spur of the moment decision, a lot of times you're wrong. You want as much forgiveness as you can get. So the faster your bow is, the flatter it shoots, the more forgiveness you're going to be able to get. So this is a good proof of that. What are you guessing this at?
Well, let's go for 30.
You going for 30?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's gonna be close enough.
They got it. Nice little bear up in a blown down tree limb or something.
It must be 30. That's where I was aiming.
Yeah, looked pretty good.
There's a big limb hanging down. You can't see it right in front of the insert.
Yeah.
You gotta go right at that.
All right. So there's a broken limb right in front of it, right in front of the 12, just about it. And if you don't notice it, I even didn't notice it on the camera, but you can see it in binoculars. But it is 30. He was right on his correct on his rating.
Ooh, you can just about hit that broken off piece.
I was aiming off the end of it.
Mm-hmm. If you actually hit that, it's gonna mess you up.
Oh yeah, you hit that. That's what we were talking about, was right in front of it. That's what you're shooting through. And we didn't do bad. I say that's 2 10s. He almost got a 12. Good deal. See it, I'm gonna pretend it's a freaking 10-point buck right there.
You're gonna shoot under it.
I'm gonna smoke it. Smoke City, baby.
If it's like Felsenthal, you might shoot under it. I knew that was coming.
What the hell?
I knew that was coming.
What the hell? Okay, so apparently it is not 25 yards. I don't understand how it looks like it, but you said it's 38?
Uh-huh.
So 38 yards. I didn't even hit it. So I'm scrolling for the correct yardage now.
At least you didn't lose your arrow.
Good gosh. That does not look like it's 38 yards. Golly.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Rangefinders are important no matter how fast you shoot. I would have never guessed. I mean, I'm taking my time looking at this thing, going by the trees, everything, and the size of that target. I did not think that target must be a lot bigger.
That's a big target.
It must be a bigger target, because it does not look like it's that daggone far. And it made a huge difference. All right, Blake shooting it 38 yards. Right by mine. Good shot. All right, so with the right yardage, we both in a 10, but somehow or another, whatever I hit, I'm glad that was there. Saved my arrow. Okay, so we just watched the footage back because we pulled my air out. Well, get my air. Let me show me. Let me see my air. We pulled the air out that was at the bottom, and this is what it looks like. It's filled up with wood and it's broke off. And so it was like, what in the world? How did that happen? So we watched the footage back, and there was a bird sitting on the log. And I like shot the tail feathers off of the bird when I hit the log. That's crazy. That's insane. If I'd have dialed the right yardage, that bird would probably be dead. Dang, that's insane. All right, number 7, he got an easy, got a gift. Can't hardly miss this one. He said he's shooting for 27. I believe that's going to be really close to a 12.
Is it high?
A little left, I think.
You just went through the target.
Went through the top. All right. Well, there's what part of his. Let me push mine out, see where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah, you say it's the line and there's the line.
So he got a 12. I don't think I did. I'm in a 10. Dang. This is the beauty of SHOT3D. These things, like literally we were just right here. That's the target that we just shot. Walk down and here we are. There's our next target. It, you know, cutting down 20 targets and then putting them so much closer together, it makes the shooting so much more fun to me. That's one of the biggest differences I see between SHOT3D and TAC is the 20 targets and the proximity of each target together. You still have some hiking to do. If you want hiking, the Rolling Bones course, man, is up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's more of a hike and technical shooting or whatever. But the extreme long bomb course is a good walk because it's so long. It's not bad. And then you got 2 courses and we're not even remotely tired, which I don't do 2 courses at TAC in a day. I can't. My superior skills at judging distance, I'm going to judge this for 20. I'm going to judge this for 40 yards.
That's maybe right of the 12.
Number 8, Blake says it's 38.7, so I was pretty close on my 40-yard assessment.
Left of the 12.
Good shot though. So Blake's in the 10, I'm in the 10. 10 for the win, baby.
I wish I knew the course limit.
I'm pretty sure the course limit is 50. Because there was the Wild Creek or Rolling Bones was 65 and all the rest of them was max 50. So it's no more than 50 yards.
Yeah, I'm shooting for 52.
52?
No, I shoot 50. Did you range it?
I did.
How far was it?
I got several different yardages, but 50 is what I thought it was. Here, you range it.
Let's see right here.
A little high. He shot it for 50. It's actually 49. I think that's what he said it was.
Literally like touching mine.
Yeah, it's hard. It's that tree.
The way that tree is, it makes you aim high.
I needed to aim on the tree, and I get it right on the edge of it, and it would come off. I get it right on the edge of it, and it would come off. It's like subconsciously trying to pull it off of it.
I was scared I was going to be low, so I aimed above the tree because I don't want to mess up no arrows.
All right.
You're like 600 people.
We both were right beside each other in the 8. That tree just scared us, I guess. So I shot it for 45. He said it's 38. But he said I may be an inch high. Man, I take it. Pretty good. Yep, that looks good right there. So I wouldn't have been mad at a hunting shot right there, because I like a long shot better than I do a heart shot anyway. But the 12 is over there to the right. We're still in the 8, but dang, I thought that was better than that. 11.
Just a little right.
Look good, look good. Warming on up now.
I think somebody smoked a tree. Just a little mile.
All right. So Blake smoked a 12 on that one. We thought we were right. I'm on 10, but we definitely slid right at where we were aiming. We both were aiming here, and we both hit there. So, but we didn't realize it's quartering this much. We thought that would be. Anyway, there it is.
Can't tell where it went. It went behind me.
All right, what'd you get for range? 42. Do it again. 2 10s. Dead kitty. From 13. There's a shouty shout. Shout. Shout, shouty.
Kind of hard to tell. I don't even think you're gonna insert.
Huh.
I can't see.
All right, he was in the 12. I'm in the insert, but dang.
At the top of this.
You aimed at the top of that. I called myself. I thought I was seeing the end of your knock. I don't know what I was seeing.
You seen probably the end of this.
May have been. I don't know. Oh well. Well, how big that thing is. I'll say 30. It might be bigger. And further over that hill. I ain't gonna miss it. I might miss a 12.
It might be a 12.
I shot it for 30.
Yeah, it's 31.
31. Okay, I'm glad I'm second guy. I was on 27 and I bumped it up to 30. That's because I wasn't sure about the size of that target. 14. 30 yards, 31 yards, something like that. Good shot. I might have been hogging the 12. I'm a spot hog, man. Yeah, it was a hill there. I was hogging the spot hog. Not used to my air being in your way. Oh dang, my air. Yeah, you definitely not used to my air being in your way. Oh man. Ooh wee. That thing be thangin'. That thing be thangin'. I'm dropping my bow here. Hang on. Turn bow. Oh yeah.
Oh, it ain't hardly been shot.
That thing be thangin'. Bad footing on number 15. And no rangefinder. Yeah, you can tell how close that sun gun is. Booyah. You gotta make that thing again. A little bit uphill. Oh, that's 212s. That's 212s. Them things thangin'. What that mean? They are a little bitty. It was just under me. Even is this thing? A little bobcat looking thing? Is there?
That's the 12.
Are you kidding me? So,
I think where I'm at, that's better than that.
right now, it's a dead animal for sure, 100%. But, oh well. 17. Over there's number 18. All right, we got a downhill, pretty extreme downhill, with no rangefinder. Mr. No Rangefinder here on some type of bear.
Got a big 12 though.
A big 12. Was one of them bears with a big 12? That's what I'm talking about. See what you got there, big house. What'd you shoot it for?
27. A little bit longer.
Yeah, let's see what the actual is.
Not big 12.
All right, got that big 12. And there's twos of them in it. A little bit less, but I think it's around that.
Right.
Where'd I hit? What's the range?
26.
26?
Yeah.
Okay, so that explains why I'm high. A wee bit high.
I gotta get it. That's why it was low in the last one. I thought I put it for 27 and I had it on 23.
Need some glasses?
No, I didn't. I haven't really been paying attention that much because they're so close.
Yeah. Here's a little left, but you're in the insert. Yeah, I was a little high. You was too. That log makes, I don't know, subconsciously or I was just my
aiming
yardage
completely in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I was talking about this sunspot, and you were aiming at this one.
Yeah, I was trying to go between them, but
19. What you shooting it for?
23.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Hyena.
Golly.
Pro move.
We left.
Sun's rough right here.
The sun killing me right here. Good Lord.
I can't see nothing.
Ooh.
couldn't see it. Can't hit what you can't see, man. Yeah, old Blakey smoked that son gun. All I can see was a silhouette.
Say 25.
I think that little plant is right in front of the valley from here. I hit the plant. Best target of the weekend.
I'm gonna aim at that tree. It's right about 12.
Okay. Do your thing. Yeah, you hit something.
I hit something.
All right. The 12 was higher than I thought it was. I thought it was lower in this area right here is what I thought it was, but it was higher than I thought. So Blake is on the edge of the 10. I got a 5 on that one. Dang. All right, guys, that's the end of the Scent Thief and the end of the day here at Mulberry Mountain SHOT3D. Me and Blake have had a blast. It's been a great time. All in all, I'm gonna say huge success for me. I still didn't beat Blake by no means, but last year, this day last year, I lost 11 arrows. Not from any other thing, just lost 11 arrows. Lost 3 of them on the 200 yarder. All the rest of them was on these 2 courses. I did not lose a single arrow due to a bad shot or hitting a limb. I did have a couple casualties from a no rangefinder issue. I lost one fletching, just fell off. And then I did have a sapling issue, and then the arrow just blew up about 3 targets later. So other than that, I'm gonna say it's a pretty good success for me, improvement wise. So any words, Blake?
Not really. I stayed about the same.
Yeah. Hard to improve on perfection, ain't it?
I actually expected to shoot worse because I ain't been shooting the last 3 or 4 weeks. I ain't been practicing. So
Yeah. Well, he did not. He did not. Scent Thief course. That was cool. It was short, sweet. Enjoyed it though. Good course. Y'all don't. I'm gonna say it again. Don't skip on SHOT3D, man. Don't skip out on it. Especially if you're a little older. You don't enjoy these hikes so much. I can't believe I'm by myself on that. I can't imagine that I'm by myself on. I want to come out here and shoot my bow, not mountain climb. I'm not a mountain climber. I'm not trying to be a mountain climber. I'm trying to be a better hunter, a better shooter with these angles and stuff. That's what I'm focusing on, is the shots. And that's what this is all about. Yeah, you still get a little bit of that other. You still get some exercise. Y'all don't sleep on it, man. SHOT3D, it's where you need to be. Till next time, guys.